The immortal John Hancock here, and welcome everybody. I just want to be talking about some recent pickups and from the East Coast, and want to say hello, welcome. I want to say thank you everybody for joining the stream, and going to be going pretty soon. So yeah, I want to, as people come along, welcome Christopher Benjamin, Billy, Joshua. So yeah, we got a lot to answer some questions and talk about some cool things I picked up. Hello from Florida, Chris Game Garner. Welcome. If you're ever in Brooklyn or Queens, Long Island, lots of small stores for games. Well, I went to one, and I went to one that means a lot to me. So I want to talk about that first. So Leonard Herman, who wrote Phoenix 4, which is, I would say, one of the best game console books made. And I shared a table with them. I gave them some space on my table, and we had a lot of good time. So I went to Digipress, and Digital Press is a amazing game store. Joe Santulli and I go back to the Classic Gaming Expo days, and he hooked me up with a shirt. And yeah, is there a way to fix an annoying flicker donation? Well, hopefully it's not flickering. Yeah, hello, welcome. I want to say welcome everybody. Anyways, Krillin is going to be the moderator again. Thank you, Krillin, for joining me. Thank you so much. All right. Thank you. Yeah, the shirt's awesome. It was donated to me from the digital press, and so I am super happy to go there, and I'm going to talk about what I got later. So I went to AVGC and hung out with John Riggs, Reggie, and Leonard Herman. Mostly hung out with those people, and there were some other people too, and there was some amazing stuff. I also got a really cool donation from Jason Eldridge, and he hooked me up with a bunch of things. So I'm going to be showcasing that and then talking about some other things. Yes. Lance, thank you. I'm glad you liked the channel. And are you back and made it? John, glad you're back and made it sound. Thank you, Christopher Benjamin. And Big Town 36, live chat. That's right. Hello from Boston on a business trip here from Denver, Colorado. Nice. What do you think of Nintendo Switch Online? Are you paying $20? Okay, here's my quick thoughts about Nintendo Switch's online service. It's just okay. You get what you pay for, I think is the best article I think I've read on it. I don't think it's that great. I think they know that, and that's why they're only charging $20. Yeah, I can play Nintendo stuff online. There's only 20 games. The Nintendo controllers are only that go on the side. Only play Nintendo games. I think that's dumb. So yeah, I think it's going to be good for hardcore Nintendo fans. I think it's just going to be okay for everybody else. So that's it. Hello, John from Brazil. Do you keep track of your beaten games? Nope. No, I don't. Yeah, I think the Switch is a great console and a handheld portable combo. I just don't think their online service is that great. But I don't know if it'll really matter. I think it'll still sell great, but I'm just kind of indifferent to it. I'm not excited. I'm not hating it. I just think it's kind of meh. Hello from Ireland. Michael, welcome. All right. So Jason Eldridge is a big fan of the channel, and he scored me some crazy stuff. He sent a box. He always sends a box. So, yeah, the Pro Controller is great. Yeah. That's one of the better controllers. Yes, agree. So, he sent me a crazy donation. And this donation included a huge Michael Jackson Experience poster. It's huge. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I think it's neat. And he sent me some other really, really interesting things. So let's talk about this. So you guys know that I'm a Nokia N-Gage collector. So he sent me a Nokia pen. And he sent me some other things. This weird, like, this little, like, another Nokia promotional pen. And he sent me this. Now this is some Nokia pens. Okay, cool. But this right here is really interesting. So let me show you what this is. When's the 64 Mini being released? No idea, man. All right. So this is a non-working sample of the Nokia N-Gage. It's really heavy. I don't know where he got this from. It's got like a sticker on the front. It's, again, a non-working sample. I have no idea. This is cool. This is cool. It's a I've never seen anything like this. I mean, it looks like real. It's real, but then you get closer and it's not. So, yeah. Yeah, Michael Jackson poster is pretty interesting. It's huge. And so, pretty interesting. And he sent me a display with it as well as a Walmart display thing. So yeah, thank you, Jason, for the Nokia N-Gage non-working sample and promotional pens. He also sent me a ton of other stuff. Let's get into it. Let's see here. Are you looking forward to the Smash Brothers Ultimate? Yeah, I'm excited about it. And DMA Dimension Designs. How's it going? Welcome. Glad you're on here. Digital Press had an N-Gage kiosk. Yep. Yeah, Digital Press is an amazing store. If you're in Clifton, New Jersey, they have 2 stores. The original one is in Clifton, New Jersey. That's the better of the 2, honestly speaking. That's right. 136 people on it. That's right. All right. Vitor Alves. Hello, welcome. All right. Jason also donated some other things. So I love these little handhelds. So I'm going to do more Game Panics for PRGE. I'm going to try to work on that. For people that missed out on my Game Panic 2600 homebrew game, I'll have more available at PRGE. And so I'm going to make a small run and offer those at shows. And we'll see. Yeah. And so thank you for everybody who came by and got one. And so Jason also donated Space Alien. And these are the type of little LCD games that Game Panic is actually based on Plane and Tank a little bit. Yeah. So yeah, I want to thank everybody. All right. Yeah. I've got you on the game labels. All right. Thank you. DNA Dimension Designs is the person who graciously provided the labels to make Game Panic the reissue to happen. So thank you so much. He's also the one that did an amazing Atari sign for me. And yeah. So Jason also donated Radio Shack Pinball. And this is kind of a cool pinball handheld I haven't seen before. As well as another Space Alien. These little handhelds. A bunch of other handhelds too. He donated some weird stuff. I don't know. I haven't played it. I haven't played Space Alien, so I don't know what it plays like. Yeah, these are sweet. I mean, these are kind of like the knockoff Game & Watch stuff. But yeah, I love stuff like this. So, yep. All right. So he also donated some other weird stuff. So we're getting to it. One of the weird things he donated was the NetJet. And this is the online gaming system. Speed straight to an online arcade with tons of games. Yeah, that was kind of a splash in the pan. The NetJet. Transformers edition. So, alright. The other weird thing that he donated a bunch of stuff. So, yeah. Oddware, yes. Okay, this So, I don't know. I don't even know how to explain this. This is pretty bizarre, okay? So, this is like if Sega Saturn advertising was combined with a walkie-talkie and a cell phone and something else. So, Cybico. So, this is Cybico. This is a wireless entertainment system, okay? I've never seen this thing before. It's free games and applications, chat, email, gaming, friend finder, organizer, and internet. Ooh. All right. Look at the back of that. Look at the packaging of that. I mean, it's like nuts. But when you're not mouth to mouth, you can still communicate with Cybico. Wow. Wow. Okay. I've never seen it. The human is a raging social animal. You are human. When 2 or more humans get together, one will inevitably open its mouth. Strange advertising. This is the opening of it. This is the crazy advertising. 2002. Yep. Yeah, it's definitely got, to me, it's got like that weird, yeah, it's bizarre. So yeah. Anyways, don't think it. I don't know if you can go online with it anymore. Do I have a TurboGrafx 16 Express? Yes, I do. Radio Tag. Yep. Yeah, it is crazy packaging. I kind of dig this. Yeah, great for museum. This is the type of stuff that, you know, that's man. Look at that. Look at the keyboard there. Want to show that? Yeah. Do I collect Chinese knockoff systems? Yes, I've done a couple reviews of them. Yep. All right. Other things. So let's talk about AVGC. AVGC graciously flew me out. It was a long flight. It was really, really hard during the school year. Harder than I thought. I came back and have a lot of stuff going on in my classroom. So I went right after school Friday and came back, and I had about 2 or 3 hours of sleep, and then I had to jump right back into school. And so it was tough. Hello from Venezuela. Well, welcome. Aldemaro. Idemaro. Hopefully I'm saying your name right. Fresh Inkling. What's your favorite Transformer? That's a great question. I grew up with a little toy called Cosmos, and it's really cool that they remade him. I don't have it, but Cosmos is one of my favorite. It was a kind of interesting little Transformer, a little budget one. But Cosmos, the one that nobody would ever admit to be having their favorite. Yeah. All right. I got some other crazy donations. Let's get right into it. So I went to AVGC. It was great for them. I spoke at a panel. I spoke with John Riggs and Radical Reggie. Hung out with Leonard Herman. Shared a table with him. Greetings from Iowa's. Thank you, Josh. Thank you so much. Are you excited about PRGE? Yes, I am excited about PRGE. I'm going to be there. I'm going to have part of my collection on display in the museum, and I just need some sleep, and so I have about a month to get ready for it. So it's coming fast, and so there's just a ton of stuff to get ready for it, and it's going to be in a great show. So yes, I'm excited about it. What are those cassette tapes on the wall? Which ones? Oh, music? Oh, music tapes. Yeah, the music tapes. Those are my music tapes. I got Rush, Sabbath, Scorpions, Megadeth, Dokken. Those are my 80s, Sammy. We got a bunch of other stuff over there too. Those are my music tapes of just some audio cassette tapes I collect. Yep. Was that your solo panel? Thank you for coming and answering my question, the fellow bearded educator guy. Thank you, Sean. Thank you so much. You're a teacher. Yes, I am. ZX Spectrum tapes? No, they're not. ZX Spectrum tapes. I gotta say it right. When you stay up long enough, some games become 3D. That's pretty funny, Steven. All right, Evan and Cheryl say hi from New Jersey. Glad you were safe. Flight back home. Thank you so much, Shaolin Gamer. Yes, amazing. Evan and Cheryl were the people that I do believe took us, me and Riggs, to the airport. Radical Reggie to the airport. Most appreciated. Yes, I teach second grade. Yes. Do you collect game soundtrack CDs? Sometimes, but I don't really go out of my way for it. Are you going to get the Switch online? Just talked about that start of this live stream. Yeah, I'll eventually get the Switch online. I'm just kind of mad about the service. All right. When did you come up with the name Room of Doom? Actually, Room of Doom was from Tips and Tricks, and it's actually from an Atari 2600 game called Room of Doom. And so it was something that they featured other collections in the back of Tips and Tricks magazine. So January of 2004, Tips and Tricks magazine is one of the first magazines that featured my collection. There was another indie magazine called Video Game Collector that featured my collection back in the day. Yep. Greetings from Belgium, Bob. Thank you. Nintendo Nerd Nick, what's up? All right. So, huge shout out and thank you to Josh Romano. And he's of Firespin Gaming. And he hooked me up with this donation. Wizardry, Bane of the Cosmic Forge. And this is I do believe, Tandy. And for people that don't know, this is kind of a neat kind of throwback to classic. I'm sure Metal Jesus has this. But it has all four of the floppies. Don't copy that floppy. and with the original sleeves, as well as the original 2 3.5. And love your channel. Best Atari 2600 game. Pretty hard to go wrong with Berserk. Berserk is pretty amazing, and I would say one of my favorite games. Not, and you know, there's others too. So let's look at what else came with this classic PC game. The magic word, the magic word icon list. It comes complete. Okay, so this is probably like the copyright that they used. I'm just looking at, just predicting that this is probably some type of copyright. It comes with that. I mean, there's just ton of stuff. It comes with a massive book, the Player Master's Guide. This thing is massive. Okay, it's a book, like a book, and it came with these too, these sheets. Pretty cool. What character would you like to see in Smash Brothers Ultimate? I just like the classic characters. I don't get all caught up in all the extra stuff. You know, for me, I'm gonna play like Metro. I'll probably play Metroid. I always usually do. Massive book for massive collection. Thank you, Christopher Benjamin. Ron M got I love old school copy protection. That's right. I think that's what it is. Excited for Luigi's Mansion 3. Excited. I'm happy they announced it. Yep. As a musician, music and video games very important to me. What's your favorite video game soundtrack? Diablo is way up there. I love myself some original Diablo. I think it's got a great soundtrack. I actually thought that you know, there's just a bunch. Torchlight, I thought Torchlight had, which is the same musician, by the way, I do believe. Torchlight had a great soundtrack too. Yep. You ever watch Halt and Catch Fire on Netflix? Nope, don't have time to watch a lot of Halt and Catch Fire. Atari ST or Commodore 64? I'm going to give the nod to Commodore 64, but Atari ST was good. Yep. Okay, next things. All right, got some other pickups here. And this is from Blast from the Past, Video Games and Collectibles. And they had a really nice setup. A lot of vendors. Let's talk about AVGC. One thing I noticed on the East Coast is there's a lot more Neo Geo stuff. I guess there was some type of Neo Geo distribution center in New Jersey. And there was a lot of Neo Geo stuff. Some of it was overpriced, but there was a lot of it was there. And it's a lot different. If you go East Coast versus West Coast, the product varies quite a bit. There was a lot of Nintendo stuff, but it wasn't like overwhelming like the Nintendo stuff on the West Coast. Yes. Yep. Halt and Catch Fire is awesome. It's really cool. So, okay. Video game development. Okay, cool. Ooh, Billy, I'll check it out. Hope you come back to AVGC next year. Shallow Gamer. I'd love to. I have to think about it just because the timing of the show is really brutal. It was a brutal show to squeeze in a weekend. You know, I liked it though. They treated me really nice. I was gracious enough to come, and yeah, I just have to look at some different things next year. Yep. Never saw a live stream just for a pickup video before. Well, I have a lot to do, and live stream. If there's a first time for everything, Jim's Retro Zone. And it's going to be, the thing is, it's 19 minutes already and I haven't showcased everything that I've picked up. And so if you saw my other one, especially for my ZX Spectrum stuff, that needed a live stream for that. Yeah, how's the family? It's great, Michael. What's your favorite Castlevania game? I don't know. It's hard not to go wrong with the PC Engine Dracula X. And so, yeah. Do we need to get blue and red bandanas? No. All right. Let's get back to Blast from the Past. They scored... Well, I purchased... Yes, I do purchase games still. The original Donkey Kong Jr. Classic black box for my Nintendo collection. I was missing this box. I did not have this box. It's in decent shape. You know, hang tab. Pretty decent shape. A little worn. but not too bad. It's a pretty decent Donkey Kong Jr., complete with manual and everything. And so I picked that up. And, these things are expensive now. It's not like you can go to a show and pick up a lot of these things for cheap. Yep. And so, yeah, I thought it was a really good deal. And so for the complete in box. And so I did pick it up. Yep. All right. Now, what's cool about East Coast versus West Coast is you find stuff that you wouldn't find anywhere else. And so this is kind of a weird... I got this for a friend of mine, by the way. And he's an 8-bit, so for all you Atari 8-bit fans out here, I scored a pretty rare cart, baseball, and this is by In-Home Software Incorporated. And, for people that collect the uncommon 8-bit, it's pretty nice. And so it's nice to collect these obscure cartridges that had weird third-party shells and labels, and that's kind of a cool label there. And so, yeah. I picked it up for $20. I thought that was a really good price. And that is going to my friend Jonathan Rose. So he wanted me to pick it up for him, and I did. So Jonathan Rose, if you're watching this, here is your cartridge. So, yeah. John, you're a lot taller in person, my wife said. Well, okay, yeah. I'm not going to be getting any taller. I wish I just had the worst... Oh, wow, I just had the worst day ever. I'm so sorry. She's only about, I hope so, he's only about 2 inches on screen. That's pretty funny, Billy. Yeah, all right. So we're going to go on to what else I scored. I scored some great stuff, as well as got a crazy donation. So, yeah, I'm going to go answer these. I am missing a couple boxes from my Nintendo 64. Not missing... they're sun faded. And so this is an example of a box I just picked up just to fix the sun fade. And so, yes. So, right there, Battle Tanks Global Assault. My box was not in the greatest shape. So I picked this up. It's about an 8 out of 10. And I just needed it. And it came with the manual and everything. And pretty sweet. So yeah, it has a very, very interesting... it's cool. It comes with also the a product catalog, which is kind of neat. It's kind of neat. It came with that. I don't know if mine had that, so that's kind of neat. So cool. All right, excited to add that box to my collection. You referred to a book about video games at the Long Island Retro a month ago that was really good. What was the name of that book? It's Phoenix 4 by Leonard Herman. And it is the ultimate game history book. It's only about 800 plus pages. And so get it on Amazon. That's the best place. And I'll put a link below to Phoenix 4 for people that want to pick it up. Any good retro stores in the Sacramento area? No idea. Haven't been there in a long time. Do you keep the 64 games on veggies still? Don't understand that. On the veggies still. Huh. Oh, baggies. No, I have them in game protectors now. Yep. All right, next up. So also Leonard Herman does a short story. So a group of unforgotten fiction, atypical short stories for the mind of Leonard Herman. So he did this. He gave this to me. And of course, this is something that he wrote. It's just short stories, and I hear it's really good. I haven't read it, but I picked it up, and I spent quite a bit of time with him, met his wife, and I want to say thank you for being a great host, and he showed me around, and yeah, it was fun. What are the red, green, and yellow consoles to your left? You must be talking about those. Those are Radio Shack Pong units. So yes, pretty neat. Do you have Nintendo Championship? No, I don't, Clay. Yeah, spilled cereal on myself. It's 3 a.m. Why am I awake? Well, thank you, Michael. Thank you for being awake. Sorry that you spilled cereal on yourself. So, no lower left. So all those up there are Pong machines. These are Game & Watches. Or tabletops. Game & Watch tabletops. So, yep. Snoopy. Yeah, these are hard to get. So, yep, Mario's Time Cement Factory, Popeye, Snoopy, and then I have Donkey Kong Jr., which is a Coleco, which is kind of modeled in the same. So, yeah. Yep. All right, Jim's Retro Zone. Take care. Haunted Halloween 86 on Xbox One now. Yep. Thank you, Nash. Good game. Thoughts on video game vinyls? Meh. They're cool. I mean, if you collect vinyls, I don't, and they take up a lot of space. Cool for people. It's more a collector item than anything. There's nothing wrong with that. I collect video games. I'm not a big CD soundtrack. You know, I'm out of space, and so I think it's really cool. I think video games have great soundtracks. I know there's people into it. I'm kind of indifferent to it. Do you have a preference on Sega Genesis models? Yeah, Model 1. Sega Genesis Model 1 with the high definition on it. Yep. All right. Got some other pickups. Had some other donations. I wanted to say I got this. I'm actually in this documentary, but I bought this. I wanted to support the Bits of Yesterday. And this is actual VHS. So it's a VHS tape. A special run of these of the Bits of Yesterday on VHS cassette. So I think that was really cool. And so even though, I'm in this documentary, I wanted to support Darren and crew. And yeah, just wanted to say I picked this up. Really happy I did. It's professionally done. And yeah, I thought that'd be kind of a neat add-on. And this is the first documentary that I'm in the actual film. I was in Joe Granato's documentary, but it was like an outtake, because they went a different direction with their film, which is great. I'm still happy and honored to be in that, but I'm actually in this documentary, so it's pretty neat. So there you go. I'm technically in another documentary in the back, and it's Ecstasy of Order, the Tetris Masters. So technically, this is the second. This is the first one to feature me. I have a bit part in Ecstasy of Order, the Tetris Masters. I think I'm in the background. Retro Dealer 64. Hey, what's up? Cool. I came across your live stream. How's it going? It's going great. Going great, man. Mad Little Pixel. What's up, John? Hey, Mad Little Pixel. Welcome being on here. He's got a great channel. Check it out. So, yeah. We're in the presence of a movie star here. Far from it. But, yeah, I had a nice little bit part. All right, more stuff. More stuff, more fun. Got some crazy stuff donated. And so, before that, though, I had some people come by, said, hey, love your channel, want to donate some things. So I had Seawolf, a Box Combat, the Educator. The Educator, which is in like a flat box. And I thought that was neat. Valueware, the Educator. And NCAA Football 10. It was really neat to have someone come up and donate that. Most appreciated. America Motor Rider, what's up? Nintendo Nerd Nick, how are you transferring your box NES collection to Portland to be displayed? Ancient Chinese secret. Hey, thank you, Castlemania Games. Thank you so much for the cause. Most appreciated, Castlemania Games. Check it out. A good buddy of mine and a great provider for retro game products. How are you? So yes, did you ever play EverQuest in the late 90s? I did. I didn't play it a lot, but I did play it. All right. Yeah, Loomis. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, I'm not going to talk about how I'm transferring my Nintendo collection. That's going to be kind of top secret. So yeah, just for obvious reasons. $5 not for the cause. All right. Woohoo. Ooh, Billy Rebel. Ooh, Billy, a great contributor to the channel. Most appreciated. Thank you so much for any of the contributions. All right. So, got some other donations and some other things. I did purchase this from Radical Reggie. And this is a limited run games. Limited run human. So, this is Toejam and Earl. So, this is Humanitor. And this is their new kind of promo. This is a promo case. and this was at PAX, and it was pretty hard to get. This is a limited run, and so I was able to pick this up from Radical Reggie, and so yeah, picked that up. Got a decent price on it, I thought, and a huge fan of Toejam and Earl, so yeah, thought I'd pick this. It's not the game; it's like a promo pack in there. I thought it was cool. Wanted to support Reggie. Nintendo Nerdic, didn't mean to be intrusive, just curious if you have worries about transferring such a large collection. I always have worries. Yeah, not intrusive, but I'm not going to talk about how I'm transporting it, as you are aware. So nothing to be intrusive, but I'm not going to answer your question. Hey, what do you think of the new Samurai Spirits? I saw it, and it's the same. I think it's a mistake to not go 2D. For me to care about it, it's going to have to be 2D. And Samurai Showdown or Samurai Spirits or whatever they call it, I know it's Samurai Spirits overseas. For me to care about it more, it's going to have to be sprite-based in 2D. And this whole 2.5D or 3D or the cel-shaded, I don't know if I care. It just, to me, it's not the same. It's a different time period. I mean, it's got the genie's out of the bottle kind of thing. And so Neo Geo and what Neo Geo now is not the same as the Neo Geo that I grew up with. So yeah. Do you own the LGN art console? Yes, I do. Future of gaming, does it need to get any fancier with the HD stuff? Current gen looks good enough, and think about anything more will be silly. There's always going to be people that want more, that want better graphics, better sound, more immersion. Some people think that we're kind of stuck too far in the past and things are getting regurgitated too much. And so it's hard to say. I look forward to future gaming, and hopefully it will get better. And so, yeah. Is your PS1 collection complete? No, it's not, Dave. Will your museum at PRGE, just a small part of my collection, so it's my Nintendo stuff. Yeah. I want it to be like Ready Player One. Okay, that's fair. I think a lot of people think it can get a lot better, and I think that time will come. It's going to take a while. I think people wanted VR now, and VR is not ready. I think VR in like 20 years is going to be amazing. One-up thoughts on the arcade? I think they're okay. I don't think they're as good as it's I do a product review of something $160 that's tiny for people that don't have a lot of space, and yet I agree that it's too expensive. But then a $300 arcade machine that you can't add anything to it, let alone not have any dip switches to modify the game, has its own problems. So yeah, I have an issue with some of the aspects of the new arcade machines, but I don't have one in front of me to play test it. I think they're okay. They're $300. So if you want a cheap arcade, then I think that's going to be the way to go. I think that we'll see how long they last and how durable they are. And I think I want more from an arcade cabinet if it's not original. Speaking on the stage, the expo with Middle Jesus Rocks? Absolutely. Is it a bad time to start collecting with all the price increases? Well, it all depends on why you're collecting. You're not going to get things for cheap, but if you want to collect something, any time's the time to collect. I think the days of getting something cheap and having it, elevate in value or something, it's just all over the place. I still think you can get a lot of cheap stuff. It all depends on what you go for. How large is your Apple Pippin collection? It's 0. What is the first console? Magnavox Odyssey, 1972. All right, so let's get back to what else I picked up. And so Justin Leclerc, hats off. You get the immortal thank you and the bow, and you're an amazing, righteous person. And I could go on because you just made, my mind was blown from the donations. So Justin Leclerc donated the following, okay? Yeah, 150 people on this chat. That's pretty good. World Cup Golf. So I'm missing about 20 for my Saturn collection. So he scored me this, World Cup Golf. He scored me WrestleMania, the arcade game. Okay. Missing those. I like playing Doink the Clown, by the way. This is a great game, by the way. And I like the Saturn version. Okay. So then, you know, I'm like, oh my gosh. So Justin came back to my table and just picked this up. He says, I want to pick you up something. I'm like, okay. Well, here's the stuff I'm missing, and it's really some hard stuff to get. And then he scored me this. And it does include the 3D glasses. You guys want to see the 3D glasses, don't you? Yeah. Is this your garage? No, it's not. This is a different room. Do you collect imports for just some... yes. I do collect imports. So the Contra game, which is in really, really immaculate shape, by the way. And it's, you know, it's in really nice shape with the foam piece and everything. So take out the manual. Very careful. But it has... I do believe unfolded. So yeah, those. The Konami glasses. And it says Contra on the back. And it's... Legacy of War right there. Yeah, unfolded. Unfolded glasses for Contra are really hard to get. So, just want to say that's pretty crazy. Yeah, they made Contra for the Saturn. I think there's one person I know that has an Apple Pippin game, and it's Adam. The games are just that rare. Yeah, Adam Kravalik. I got to talk to him, actually. Nice guy. Nice guy. Got to talk to James as well, Angry Gamer Nerd. And it was really nice to see other YouTubers. And what's great about AVGC is you could just walk up and talk to them. There wasn't like this crazy line and stuff. And so, you know, the East Coast has got some great stuff happening. I wasn't able to meet up with Review Tech USA. He was there briefly. And, you know, I guess there was some drama with that. But anyways, I think he's a great guy. So, but yeah, I wanted to talk to him too. But yeah, I don't know what happened with that. But yeah. Is Contra the Sega Saturn an exclusive? I don't think so. I think the Legacy of War is also on PlayStation. Are you going to get the new Pokemon game eventually? Does the Saturn play Genesis or 32X? No, it does not. I made a mistake by buying a Memorex video information system for $20 a couple years ago. Well, no, you didn't, Michael, because that Memorex video information system is probably worth more than $20. What's your best garage sale find? Garage sale finds, I score some crazy stuff all the time. But I would say garage sale or flea mart would be my box NES collection that I scored like 300 boxes, all for like $3 a piece. What you and James talk about, I just appreciated his work. And, you know, I kind of said if he needed anything in a future video, I gave him my card. So, you know, who knows? I mean, who knows? He may just be like, oh, you know, okay, he might not even know who I am. But he was really nice in person, and I gave him my card and said if you need something in your future video, he's probably not used to people saying that to him, too, because he's got probably a crazy collection. But I have a bigger game collection than he does. Yep. Are you getting the Undertale for Nintendo Switch? Not immediately. Anyone ever try to buy your collection? Nope. Michael, nope. How complete is your what? The big four. Nope, no one's ever tried to buy my collection. All right, Justin LeClaire came back, so he donated this, and then he donated this. That's right, Mega Man 8 Anniversary Collector's Edition. Talking to Reggie. That was a price sticker on it still. I don't know what he paid, but thank you, Justin. And it's important to note that this game, I guess the registration card, it's all about having the registration card, and it has it. It has the registration card still intact, and that is really hard to find, I guess, in this collection, for this game. Yep. Steam keeps crashing. For me, I'll check it out later. Bummer! West Coast has all the good games. Well, I got these on the East Coast. That's the funny thing. What do you think about the Polymega? We'll see. Is it going to be another Retron 5 that does CD games? We'll see. Is it expensive? Yes. My thing with the Polymega, it's going to have to work. Does it have lag? Does it offer anything different? Did the games played right? I'm interested in the Polymega. I just don't think it's a second coming. What am I going to do with the modules that I don't have installed? Where do I put them? Yeah, I met his sidekick, but I didn't talk to him. Lots of lag in 360p just to watch the stream. Oh, sorry to hear that. I don't know what's going on with that. So yeah, that's I'm probably in the other room. They're probably streaming or something. Opinions about having reproductions in your collections? Not for me. Don't understand why others would have reproductions. Nothing wrong with them. Do you mind resurface CD games even if it's flawlessly done? No, I don't mind resurface games. It bothers me more having it all scratched up. So I'd rather have it look better, even if it's resurface, if done right. I don't like resurface games that look bad, though. So it's going to have to be professionally done. Not bad here on my end. Yeah, I looking at the frame rate on the stream, looks like it's good. So yeah, please chime in and tell me how the stream's looking on your end. Yep. What's the farthest you've gone for collecting, distance or cost? Well, I just went to the East Coast for a convention, so almost 3,000 miles. I think so. I think that wins. Do you think about the? Oh, I missed the post there. It glitched a few times, but it's fine now. Stream good here. Oh, that's good to hear. Yeah, it looks pretty consistent for me. Yeah. Do you enjoy Pikmin? Yes, Pikmin's an amazing game. Really creative. To me, the GameCube was an amazing console. And something I really needs more credit than it gets. Are you trying to collect all the NES accessories? No, I'm trying to complete all the games first. I'm missing 4 boxes, and they're really hard boxes of manuals. So I'm missing Chubby Cherub, Color Dinosaur, Stadium Events, and these games you just don't come across. And so Scoon I'm missing. I have the manual for Scoon, but I don't have the box, and it's really expensive. Faceball 2000, please. Was there ever a point in your life that you're out of gaming for a while? I'm never out of gaming. I think not collecting as much as I used to. I think that's true, but I'm still getting a bunch of stuff. This is the live stream the other night with Riggs and Reggie was such a treat to see all 3 of you at once. Yeah, it was great. I think the first time we did a live stream like that, so it was cool. Yep. Skip, sometimes I have 100 megabytes fiber internet connection. Yeah, don't know what to say other than sorry. With all you have to play in your collection, what are your go-to games? Robotron 2084, Ghouls and Ghosts, Golden Axe, Double Dragon, The Punisher on Genesis. What's your opinion of Sega Game Gear? I like it. John would gain 100,000 subs with a Faceball 2000 stream. Tails the Cat. Oh, geez. Faceball 2000. Obsessed with that game a little bit, are you? So, yeah, Faceball 2000. I need to play it. Just for me, it wasn't... I mean, I think it's good. I know there's some crazy multiplayer with that. But, yeah, those type of games are interesting. Did you play Faceball 2000 in the year 2000? I probably played it around there. Yeah. So, yeah, he doesn't seem passionate. I can see him losing cash and selling up. Who are you talking about, Michael? Hello, John. That's from Jay Blaze. All right. So let's talk about another donation from Justin McClare. So, Cannon Fodder. And I was missing this, and a long box, pretty hard to get, and it's complete, and it's the long box. Really cool to see this. Another game off my 3DO list. 5200 is one of the worst consoles. I never thought that. 5200 is not one of the worst consoles, just one of the worst controllers. So yeah, and you can get around that. Yep, 5200 has good hardware. Just the controllers are bad. Oh, is he? The Australian collector who has the same amount of games. Oh, you're talking about the Last Gamer? Yeah, Last Gamer, crazy collection, definitely. Yeah, he's got a lot of games, definitely. Building onto his house and stuff, very cool. Any NTSC, J, or PAL collecting? A little bit. Just I don't come across it that often in the States. Did you pick up more crazy stuff? I did. I have one big one left. Are CIB Vita games becoming hard to find in the area? Yeah, and also less people are caring about it. No, I'm just joking. Yeah, there's some Vita collectors out there. There's a lot of games out there. I don't see a lot of Vita stuff. And so yeah, it'll be interesting to see moving forward if how many Vita collectors continue to collect that. Is a Vita still being produced? I don't know. I have no idea. What rank are you into collecting, or is it hard to find out? I don't rank myself, and nor do I care. So there's other people that are probably have bigger collections, and there's people that look at my collection and think mine's the biggest, which it's not. I just focus on what I'm doing and what I want to do to contribute back to the community. And I don't have a big pecking order, my 29th or 30th game collection isn't going to make me any better of a person. I'm just here to represent game collecting as best as possible and to contribute back. And that's why I do what I do. Where can I get some VIC-20 and C64 carts? Well, you can try eBay or a local game store. I know that Clifton, New Jersey, Digital Press had some. Nintendo's bringing a collection of games to the Switch. Could this affect physical? Nope. I think that thank you so much, you Billy. So Nintendo, whatever they do with the Nintendo Switch is not going to affect. I think especially box complete games, especially these, are getting harder to find. Loose Nintendo carts, I think, are stalling in price. But I think that box Nintendo stuff is, especially the harder to get stuff, is keeping its value for people that care. I don't. Just for people that know, I am donating my collection to a museum that I'll curate one day, and so that's kind of the game plan. Is that my collection would start a museum, and that it would be my job. So that's kind of the game plan there. Nintendo Switch Online is stupid. What is your opinion? It's not my favorite, and I already talked about that in the stream at the start. I think that Nintendo, I just think it's just kind of underwhelming. I don't think it's great, and that's why Nintendo's only charging $20. Yep. So let's talk about this last pickup, and then we'll answer some questions, and then I will end the stream at an hour straight. So, planning on buying collector's edition of Capcom Beat 'em Up bundle. I've seen the Beat 'em Up bundle, and I don't know. I'll take a look at it. I need more information about it. I've done any research. I've heard other people talk about it, so it looks cool. From what I've seen. What's your favorite Contra? I think Contra on Nintendo. It's my favorite Contra. Contra 4 is pretty good too on DS, but original Contra. Do you own a CIB Rule of Rose? I do not. I do not own that PS2 game. Yep. All right. My one purchase at Digital Press. And again, Digital Press is where I started my forum. I was on there all the time. And, Joe Santulli and his store is awesome. I went there. And this is a cool store. And I bought one game. That's right. Baseball Stars 2 Dog Tag. That's right. I do collect Neo Geo. And coming across this in really nice shape. I'll show you the shape of it. It's not all beat up. I'm really, really happy to have this. I love dog tag games. And getting Neo Geo stuff is getting harder. To me, it's the end of an era. Neo Geo will never be like this again. Neo Geo can come out with Samurai Showdown, and the newest one. I need to play it before I have judgment. But just looking at the graphics, not really impressed. I'm just not. And here's the manual. The manual's in really nice shape. And that dog tag that's what the dog tag is. So games with that. I love collecting dog tag Neo Geo games. That's kind of my favorite subset. I have some of the harder ones. I don't have Samurai Showdown 2. There was 2 at the show. 2 Samurai Showdown 2, and one was $500, and the other one was didn't have a price on it, and I think they were overpriced. I mean, the $500. Someone came up to me who knew their stuff and said, "Look, there's a price guide out there, and the price of that is less." So I don't know if it's 500 or if it's less. The Crocodile Dundee of game carts. That's right. What's up, Reggie? How's it going, Reggie? Radical Reggie on the stream. Thank you, Radical Reggie. It was great hanging out with you, coming back to Washington, and hanging out with you, doing a panel with you. It was great hanging with you, definitely. John's the soundtrack to Columns is so good, isn't it? Yeah, Reggie for the win. Yeah. So yeah, definitely. I want to play this, and so look at the graphics on that. That looks awesome. Definitely want to play that. So it's been a long week, and so I've already coming back, not fully recovered. I recovered from jet lag. I didn't have much of that, but I was up almost 40 hours straight, getting videos ready for the channel, teaching, flying, not getting sleep, and then staying up. So yeah, there was about 40 hours I was up. U.S. Samurai Showdown 2 complete. U.S. Samurai Showdown 2 500 can be had between 250 300. Yeah, I'd love to get for a dog tag. So yeah, the dog tag Samurai Showdown 2 is hard to get. I don't have it. Definitely one I want to get. Do you ever watch gaming historians videos? I do. Is immortality your only superpower? Nope. This is proof that it's a true immortal. Do you have Samurai Showdown 5 Special Edition? Yes, I have. Yes. Yes. Yes, I do, Radical Reggie. Corey Stripe picked it up for me for cheap up north. Yes. Have you ever traded something or sold something you regretted? Yeah. Yes, I have. I never regretted a purchase, but I regretted selling a couple things. But it roofed my house. So it was some prototypes to a good prototype collector. It was an unreleased Atari 2600 game, Secret Scout. Okay, so if you're asking me for prices, for anybody, is this a good price for something? Go look on completed eBay auctions and find out. That's how you find out the price. I'm not going to be your price guide because I have on some definitely most stuff currently that changes all the time. Okay, dog tag. That's just U.S. That's just a U.S. That's a U.S. release, and so they had so many had the dog tag icon there. So it's a subset of the North American games. Only so many had the dog tag, so it's hard. It's hard to collect everything for that. Thank you, Josh, for reminding me when my Eagles lost to the Buccaneers. Yes, thank you very much. What do you think they're going to call the next Xbox, Brax? Xbox One, 2? Yeah, nice. That's pretty good. Tripod, nice meeting you, AVGC. Got 2 of your Atari carts. Yes, most appreciated. Do you ever have any of the Tiger handheld games when you were growing up? Did. Played the Castlevania one. That's the Castlevania Simon's Quest Tiger handheld. Yeah. Yeah, I got a little bit more time and then I'm going to wrap it up. 120 people. Carson Wentz coming back. Week 3, baby. That's right. Carson Wentz coming back. Eagles. Yeah. At least their quarterback didn't retire at halftime. Ouch. I know, right? Yeah, that was rough. Buffalo Bills. Wow. That was rough. Do you have a complete N64 DD collection? No, I do not. Is Outrun Blue Label rare? Yes, it is. Good night, Christopher Benjamin. Glad you could be on. Gonna watch Empire Strikes Back, then sleep. Oh man, that's awesome, Michael. Go have fun with that one. That's a great one. Yep. Vontae Davis gave up on the Bills. Crazy. Retired halftime. That's nuts. That's nuts. What's a good PSP game? Oh, the Metal Slug Anthology. There you go. What's your favorite IP from current gen? Bloodstain. Bloodstain looks pretty awesome. It's not out yet, but I think Castlevania style game. Sign me up. If you're looking for like mainstream IP, then like the Halo franchise. New Destiny's pretty good. Do I play Nintendo 3DS? Yes. Favorite shump on Genesis? Musha. Musha followed by Truxton. Speculating on a price. Again, I'm not a price guy. Do you see Japanese Saturn prices go up to Neo Geo AES prices? Games are super expensive. Yeah, but not compared to Neo Geo stuff. Neo Geo stuff's on a whole other level. Have you played Spanky's Quest for Super Nintendo or Game Boy? Yes, I have. Michael, yeah, love Granada, but can't find it. Yeah, it's a good game, and it's hard to find now. Favorite video game soundtrack? I already answered that earlier in the stream. You ever attend E3 conventions? Nope. Don't answer. Sorry, don't attend those, and part of it's because the time's really rough. Because I'm still in school. You ever play Battle Olympus? Yes, very underrated. Great game. How many Neo Geo games do you own? I own about 60 AES carts complete, and I own about 60 or 70 MVS carts loose. New Predator movie, I'll check it out. Definitely a rental. What's your favorite GBA game? I'd have to think about that. A lot of Game Boy Advance games good. Oh, I'd have to think about that. That's a good one. The Sonic Advance is pretty good. Metal Slug Advance pretty good. Oh, new Predator was terrible, huh? Ooh, maybe I should wait. Have I already played The Messenger? No, I have not played The Messenger. You playing any Xbox One enhanced backwards compatible games at the moment that you recommend? Crimson, that's Panzer Dragon Aura. I'm trying to think of some other games. Star Wars Battlefront 2, Old School Republic Commando. Yeah. If you ever to give up your collection, how much would you sell it for, Josh? I've never really thought about that. And it doesn't even cross my mind. I haven't given up. Don't think I'm going to be giving up. Ever plan on going to Japan? I'd love to go to Japan. It's expensive, though. Remember seeing Neo Geo games being like $200 when they came out. I stood at Kitty City drooling over them. Yeah, me too, in the magazines. Which Final Fantasy is the best? I'd go with Final Fantasy 2. Tough. Yeah, a couple more minutes, folks, and I'm going to... Oh, thank you so much, Christopher Hewitt. Here, go buy The Messenger. I will. Thank you so much. I will buy it, The Messenger. Thank you very much for the contribution. Most appreciated. Japanese Final Fantasy 2 or American? Yeah, so for me, for Final Fantasy, I like Final Fantasy Tactics. 8-Bit NES Jason is a new Friday the 13th game. Has 8-bit music too. All right. So yeah, Final Fantasy games, I haven't played one in a while. X was good. Haven't played anything beyond that. And thumbs up. Thank you, Michael. What's your favorite first-person shooter of all time? I'd have to think about that. Borderlands is pretty good. Yeah, thank you so much for everybody being on this stream. We got about another minute. Do you collect Coleco Quiz Whizzes? I used to. It just doesn't really fit into my game collection. Anyone with a 3DO M2? I don't know anybody personally. Do you collect Nintendo plush toys? Not too much. Mostly focus on games. Any tips for a first-year teacher? Yes. I teach at the junior high level. Survive, collaborate, be humble. You're not going to know everything, okay? So admit to your mistakes, not to the students, but talk to other veteran teachers and get some advice, okay? If they tell you something, eat some humble pie and take it, okay? You're not the expert. That's my honest truth to another first-year teacher. Yeah, teachers deserve more money. Survive, though. Survive. It's going to be tough. Just get through it. Yeah. Michael, really keep the love of gaming alive. Absolutely. I love collecting and gaming. Definitely. You spend more time locating games to collect or playing them. I spend more time YouTubing. 20 bucks removed. I need to get my hands on that homebrew. Save a copy for me. Ooh, Billy, message me on Facebook. I'll send one your way. I kept 2. So one's going to Gentleman and the other one's going to Ooh, Billy. So Ooh, Billy, send me your address. I'll send you one. Are you getting a Polymega? Maybe. Favorite cute 'em up? I have to think about that. I don't have anything cute 'em up on the tip of my tongue at the moment. Thank you so much, Zero Krypton. Love, peace, and chicken grease, John. Keep the work good up. Good work up. Yes. What's your favorite GTA game of all time? I don't play GTA games. They're fun. I can't promote them just because of I have too many second graders playing them in my class, and I don't think it's a bad game. I just don't think it's for second graders. So, yeah. All right, going to end this. Thank you so much. I want to say to everybody, thank you for continuing to tune in to this humble channel. I'm going to be crashing, and you can get some sleep. And yeah, this is my pickups video. Kind of great to chat with people. Most appreciated. This is the Immortal John Hancock. Thank you. Thanks to everybody for tuning in, and you take care.